Did the Leafs just win 2 straight games? Yeah, they did. Oh my gosh. 2012's coming sooner than we think. Oh, not you too.
Boom! You ready?
Big news.
What? Whoosh. Seriously?
No pigs yet.
What?
What was he doing?
Wow.
Bring him on.
Beautiful.
Leafs win 6-4 in a comeback victory against the Florida Panthers. And it was a night of comebacks for Toronto hockey teams. Leafs down 2-0 against the Panthers to come back to win 6-4, and the Toronto Marlies down 4-1, and they end up winning their game 5-4. The Leafs, as I mentioned, getting down 2-0 really early to the Panthers. Then Phil Kessel comes in and says no. He scores to make it 2-1. And how many times has that happened already this season where the Leafs have stunk out the joint and Kessel's bailed them out? There are times where Phil Kessel looks like an Armani tie on a tracksuit. Wait a second, I said that once, didn't I?
Matt Sundin can be best described as an Armani tie on a tracksuit.
But as good as Phil Kessel was, last night showed that there are some Leafs that are complimentary to Kessel on this team. Someone needs to call the fire department and put Nick Hagman out. Time to bust out the Hagman mustache. Mustache power, man. You better never shave the way you're playing. And the Pony Express was actually making all stops tonight. 1 goal, 3 assists for 4 points, and a +3. You're in my pool, thank you. And he's played much better since being put on a line with Kessel. I gotta start calling this guy Dr. Phil. I need you to produce more. I want you to start living your life as a top 6 forward. And the funny thing about Dr. Phil? Also has a mustache. There was talk about changing the Leafs jersey earlier this season. No, just change the logo to a mustache and they'll win. What do you guys think? Patent pending. But we'll skip ahead a bit. The Leafs and Panthers exchange the lead back and forth. It's tied 4-4 and enter Christian Hansen. I was part of the Leafs interactive chat online and people were saying, Hansen hasn't really done much this game. And I have to agree, the first half of the game for him was kind of ho-hum. And this is really bad, but he played just under 9 minutes. However, he is responsible for the game-winning goal. He made a good play in the back check, an excellent play on the forecheck, and was a key part of getting the puck to Hagman so that he could score the game-winning goal. Without his hustle on that play, that puck's not even in the Florida zone. And since he got called up, Hansen needed something to go right for him, and that was it. Staging Potts an empty netter, and there you have it. The Leafs string together 2 straight wins. They win 3 of their last 4 games. What? And I gotta ask you guys, do the Leafs trade Hagman now while his value's high? I'm thinking no, because he's finally doing something that I want to rub off on the entire rest of the team, and that's him going to the net. Pony did it tonight, and look at how he did. Phil Kessel had a wicked end-to-end goal, but part of what helped it go in, Pony going right for the net. So do you trade him now while his value's high, or do you keep him as a key part of the future? And speaking of trade rumors, Toronto is the only city where a mascot can be involved, but Carlton the Bear. Rumors were popping up that Carlton the Bear was retiring, but he wrote an article on MapleLeafs.com saying nay. And that's amazing. How do you type with paws? I can barely type with fingers. But that's it. The Leafs win 6-4 against the Florida Panthers. And what did I say a few videos ago? Ottawa in Ottawa, Carolina, Washington, Islanders, Tampa in Tampa, and Florida. With the exception of Washington, if you want to make the playoffs, you need to win like 5 of those games. Is that unrealistic? Yes. But not if you want to make the playoffs. Are you seeing my point? And they did pretty good, didn't they? Add me on Twitter. That's Steve_Dangle. Add me as a friend on Leaf Space. And peace. I'll see you next time.